Stampers, it's Gina again. I've made something totally out of the norm. It's not like normally for me, but I thought it looked absolutely fabulous. I've seen loads of them on YouTube and Pinterest, so I can't really pinpoint to whose it is, the original, but I've watched a fair few today. Oh, look at me, pulling paper. Hates that when it goes like that down the side of your book. Ugh, get away. So I've made this. It looks like a purse and it's fabulous, but it's held together with magnets. And it's actually a little album. You can put photographs along here, or you can have stickers, you know, saying something. You've got these lovely, you can have pictures here, 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 and on the back. And I framed two little pieces so you could put pictures. And then looks a bit wonky, but it wasn't wonky when I put it in. And then you can have photographs in there as well. Perfect little album that looks like a little clutch bag. Yes, my paper was short, so please, this is just a prototype. That's what he's tele-taped in. But I'm going to make one with you now from start to scratch. And fingers crossed, it turns out a million times better than this one. But isn't that cute? And yeah, I only had so many sheets of this designer series paper. That's why I use my old stuff, because yeah, it's perfect. It's 8.5 inches by 4 3/4 when it's closed. So isn't that just the cutest little thing? Love it. So let's get going. You will need lots of cardstock. Look at all this. Oh, it's not that daunting when you think about it. You need 3 letter envelopes. Just easy peasy. You can glue them down if you want. Mine are self-adhesive, so just stick them down. So you're just going to need 3 document envelopes. These are measure 4 1/4, all of them. And we're going to chop them down 1 6, 1 7, 1 8 inch. We'll do that now as we're going along. So right, get your pen and papers out. I'm going to be doing a bit. I've cut everything else to size, just these. You've sealed your envelopes now. Pop them in at 6 inches. Seven inches. And 8 inches. And you can discard them now, don't need them. There we go. So that's the only thing we have to do together. And now we're going to put it all together. Yeah, they're your envelopes. They will get adhered down that way, and they're going to be covered in card. So I'm going to tell you your designer series papers first. Oof, here goes. The 2 little mats that go on the inside of the purse here. I'm using this one today. I'm doing, I know it's berry burst and it's rich raspberry and that, but there's no berry burst in it, but I think it goes well with this. So you want 2 of those at 3.5 by 3.5 and 2 of those at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and they're just going to sit here. I'm not going to put those gold strips up. We're going to have the gold somewhere else. And they're going to sit there. So you can house 2 more photographs on there. Or you could even seal them down halfway and have more tabs, or have tabs coming out the side. Oh, there's a good idea. So we've got those 2. You've got your envelopes now, which are these. And they're all going to get put down this way. And we're going to decorate the envelopes. And what happens, you've got these pieces of, I'm using the, I've only got this in the 12 by 12, which is the berry burst. So you're going to cut that down to 8.5 by 12. And then with the strip that's left on the side, you're just going to cut 3 of these, which are 4 1/4 by 1.5. So you need 3 of those and your cardstock. That is to make this beautiful purse. Your envelopes then, These are your mats to go inside your envelopes. 1 6 by 4 1/8, 7 by 4 1/8, and 8 by 4 1/8. And they're just going to sit in there. I wouldn't put them in yet though, because we're going to do some more messing around with them. So let me tell you card pieces first. That's the main thing. So they're all cut at 4 1/8, and one is 6, 7 and 8. So there's the inner pieces for your mats, for your envelopes. And we've already cut your envelopes to size. For the layers now, I'm having different colours. I'm having this one on the front and on the back for the first one. So those two are cut at they're all cut at 4 1/8, and these two are 5 7/8. You're going to need 2 more then at 4 1/8 by 6 7/8. I'm going to have different colour pages, and then 2 more then at 4 1/8 by 7 7/8. So each page is going to be layered up differently. Isn't that nice and sparkly? And obviously I've told you about these mats. 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 1/4. And now you're going to need 2 pieces. One for here and one for the front. They're both cut at 2 5/8 by 4 8 1/4. You're going to need 2 of these for the bottom. And these are 3 3/4 by 8 1/4. They're going to be there, going there. And you need 2 now for the back and the middle. The outside one is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, but the inside one is 8 1/8, because you've got this piece here and you won't see it. And then that is 4 1/4 as well. So there's all your measurements. So look at it, isn't it beautiful? You'll need 2 magnets, a tassel if you've got one. I've only got fresh fig or a little key I've got there. Isn't that cute? And I'm putting another one of these gorgeous gems on. So that's going to go on as well. You'll need a couple of glue dots, your bone folder, and I'm going to do some trimming actually now. So I'm going to pop that up there. Let's get our pieces, our 3 pieces you'll need for the scoring. And you'll need a corner rounder as well. So let's get the trimmer in. The scorer, the trimmer. If you can use your trimmer if you want. These pieces, they're 4 1/4. You're going to score these in half at 3/4. Right down the centre. So you're going to score all 3 at 3/4. And then we're going to fold, because this is where your envelopes are going to stick and give you those flaps to open up. I'll use the bone fold in a moment. Oh, have I pushed that through the wrong way now? Oh, I might have to cut another one. That wasn't very nice, was it? Let me just find a piece. Yes, let me cut that down. I don't like it when it cracks like that. The others didn't. So I need 1 1/2 by 4 1/4. I got a good job of putting a scrap bin right next to me, and pop that in and score. Oh, right. Don't call me that. That's the way. I'm gonna burnish those in a moment. So now you're gonna put this in the long way. So your 12 inches here. Get rid of that one, broken. And we're gonna score this at 4 inches, 4 3/8, 8 7/8 and 9 1/4, and that's it. Job's the good one. While we're here, I'm using my corner punch. You can use your envelope punch board or your own corner punch. Just makes the paper look a bit posher. Get rid of those bits. Taste of my coffee. Oh. Lovely. We're going to need the corner rounder again for our papers that get layered on there too. So we're just going to fold and burnish our score lines now. I hope you've all had a nice weekend, or you're starting to have a nice weekend. The grandson last night, bless his little soul, I took him up to bed, bright as rain. I took Lola up to bed. 2 minutes later she's shouting, "Bampy, quick, come quick." He'd thrown up, bless him, everywhere. We had to strip the bed. Well, my husband did. He had to give him another bath. He just had a bath at tea time, bless him. So he had to have another bath, and he was trying to fall asleep in the bathtub. Bless his little soul. Oh, and he's just so tired. And yet, he didn't complain. He was poorly. I think he had a yoghurt before he went to bed, and I think it was a lay funny on his tummy, bless him. So there's our little tabs. We can set this to one side for a moment and grab our envelopes now, because we're going to start on this process. We've got all three. Yep. You're going to glue one to the back, right on the edge, and you're going to, this is the only careful bit you're going to have to do, is edge to edge, and stick them down. And then you're going to turn it over, and then we're going to start layering the others. I did it first, I did it wrong at first. I've cut these, I've had about 6 envelopes now. I'll get it right in a minute. So we're just getting some of this. This glue is marvellous. I bought it today while I was in Hobbycraft. I'm waiting for my Tombow to arrive, and it's absolutely marvellous glue. So, making sure it's not the open end. Yeah, make sure it's not the end you've sliced, and it's got to go on the back. So right at the very bottom, take your bone folder and make sure you press it all the way down. And look how nice and neat that is, right along the edge. Perfect. Now this is the piece that's going to go last, so you're going to now turn them over and start layering in between. So our page is open. So I'll get another one. And now we're going to glue this one to this side, making sure you get it to edge. It soon goes off, this glue. Look at it, it's marvellous. Get, oh, something's just floated past me. I don't know where it was. It wasn't a fly or anything, nothing in here. Oh, it's like a shadow. Oh, freaky deaky. Now we're going to glue this envelope, making sure you've got your open ends. Oh, stop. Okay, you know, voice. Going ahead of yourself. Right, I'm just going to measure this. So I want the centre. I'm going to grab my pen, and this is 4 1/4, so I'm going to mark it at 2 1/8. And then I am going to use my 2-inch circle punch, and I'm going to cut about 1 inch down. You won't lose that, but you're going to do that to this piece now, so they're all in the same place. So turn it over, feed it back in, keeping them all lined up, and pop. And then do the same with your last one as well. Alright, making sure your bottom is up. So feed this back in. And there we have it. They're all in the same place now. Oof, nearly ran way ahead of myself there. Couldn't have lined them up when they were all stuck together. So now we're going to glue our second one on, making sure that the backs are downwards. I'm going to grab some more glue. Yeah, waiting for my Tombow to arrive. My order was supposed to come yesterday, and then I get an email just to say it's been rescheduled. And I've done that before now. They've sent mine back to Germany, and then I've had to wait for it to come back from Germany all the way back over to here. Right, trying to keep these envelopes lined up as well, because this glue is marvellous. It goes off so quick. You want to keep them as lined up as best you can. Look at me, I've made a boo-boo already. Oh well, that one's slightly off, so please don't follow my lead. I'm terrible at gluing stuff down. I'm great at gluing it down, it's just I can't get it straight. The neighbours have got all the girls round partying. Too ready. So I'm going to put that right on the edge of this one now. Making sure it's glued right down. And you can use your bone folder to press it into place. And you see now how your flaps are starting to open? Aren't they great? Because we're going to put our designer series paper on. It'd be marvellous. Now our last piece. This is going on here. Marvellous. And you certainly don't need a lot of this glue. Apparently you can glue fabric on with it and everything. And it's pretty cheap. I don't think I've cut the nozzle off the end properly. Right, don't line it up with this one. Again, I line it up with the other one. Making sure they're right up to the edge. That's better. Yay. Oh, look. You don't even get much wiggle space with this. Oh, it's stuck. But there's our envelopes. They're beautiful now. If you want to at this stage, you can start to add your other bits. So I'm having these beautiful love art down now. All this designer series paper. This one with the love arts on is my favourite. I absolutely adore it. And then we're going to cut the tab out from the back. And we're going to stick that onto our mats that go inside. So I'm going to get my glue out again. Oh, try not to glue around that area. You know it's roughly going to be there. I'm adding my adhesive. But I'm avoiding that area because I know that's where the cutout is. Line it up. You've got a tiny little border all the way around. Making sure it's level. What you're going to do then, you're going to grab your tab and you're going to punch it out. Whoops, and then save your designer series paper if you want. for your internal tab. Perfect. Now this side, we're going to do this way. You could, I suppose, draw a pencil line around it, making sure it's in the right place. You know, you could draw a pencil. Let's show you another way of doing this. Grab your pencil. You've got to make sure it stays in a place though. Draw a pencil line, because no one's going to see that side. It's going on to your other piece of card, and then you can just poke it out like that. So you've now got your two tabs ready for your inner card, and then we can glue this on. Oh, don't say I've done it the wrong way round. Oh no. Oof, thank you. I thought my love hearts was going to be upside down then. Oh, blimey. I don't think I've cut this nozzle big enough. Making sure they are. I have, haven't I? It's upside down. Oh, silly sausage. Go on, y'all can laugh. Let's come over. Oh my gosh, this is super sticky. Yeah, I have. I've done it upside down. Look, silly sausage. Don't worry. Don't worry indeed. So now on to our next piece. And like I'm saying, you can opt to turn this over. This pattern doesn't matter. I bought the other one. Line that up. Perfect. Pop that down and then draw your pencil line. And then pop that out as well. I think once you've done all this fussing with the envelopes, the rest of it's just going to fly together, honestly. So, this was from the other side. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to use my other glue. It comes out a bit faster than this one, and it gives me a bit more wiggle space. Oh, look at all this gorgeous paper. Oh, it's worth it. And I know what I'm going to send this to. One of my lovely friends. She loves mini albums, she loves junk journals, she loves all sorts of stuff like that. And I'm going to send it to her. Do you think we can guess who it is? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to surprise her. Because she's lovely. There goes our other piece. Now we can get our next piece and do the same. And we'll have two more then. Making sure that stays in place. I can turn this over ready. Get my punch out again. Whoops, you don't want to lose those bits, you want to keep them. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. What am I like? So I'm lining this up at the top. Popping this down. Look at those gorgeous pages. Turns these envelopes into something a little bit more special. I think that's great. Well, at least my hearts are in the right place for the first page. Oh. Now for our last page. Making sure it's in the middle. Right there. Turn it over ready. My sucker punch. Save the bits and glue it down. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful paper? Absolutely stunning. It's my favourite out of the whole, of all the design series paper that Stampin' Up! I've ever fetched out. It's just adorable. Making sure that's roughly the same distance. Last cut now with our circle punch. Oops, there we go. There's our pieces as well now for our tags inside. I'm having fun. I don't normally make things like this because I've never been a one for photographs. And my mum never, well, my mum used to take them when we were kids, but she was never a one. Too much fuss. Split your flap up there, my darlings. Don't go adhering this down. But there we are. That's our back page as well. So now all that's the back of it. This is the front. Absolutely adorable. Now we can fetch this in. And then we're going to glue just that flap in the centre there. Absolutely perfect. Making sure we've got a nice gap all the way around. You don't want to push it too close to your score line. That centre page is, look, just off a tiny little bit. But I'm going to use this really, I'll tell you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use my tear and tape. And I want it to really stay down. Because the flaps are going to be moved about a lot more than you realise. So, and tear and tape pretty strong. So now I'm going to, I always squish it to make sure the glue actually sticks. I don't need my pencil no more. Pokey tool, where have you gone? There you are. Get rid of those. You can sit and add more decoration. It's entirely up to you. Now I want to make sure this is bang on, because this is 4.5 and these are 4 1/4. We literally need 1/8 of an inch either side. Perfect. starting and take, this is where, now we lift up this, and this is where your inner piece of paper, one is 1/8 of an inch shorter, and this is where this goes in there, like that. I don't know why it had to be 1/8 of an inch shorter, but that's going to layer up there perfectly. Oh, it's coming together a lot faster now, girls. Ooh, I have to check the time now. I can soon tell you, because my coffee will be cold otherwise. It's still drinkable. I always make a coffee just before I make a card. And then I forget sometimes. I don't drink it all. And then I'm like, oh, it's gone cold. So that is going to go there. I don't think you need to have it too... Just want that tiny little border all the way around. And if you want, you can smush it down with your bone folder. To make sure it stays in place. That's your inner flap. Oh, look at that. Right, now for, this is the back piece on there. So I'm going to use my tearing tape actually, because that glue is warping that lovely pattern. I just noticed it then. And this tearing tape doesn't take long to put on at all. And it's stronger, and we don't want nothing coming off. Sticking close to the edge. I'm going to put another one in the centre, because I love this pattern paper so much. I don't want nothing to wreck it. And the person who receives this then will appreciate it a little bit more that it's not warped. I'm not telling you who's having it. It's going to be a surprise. Isn't that gorgeous, this paper? It's my favourite. So now you're going to give yourself a nice little border at both sides, top and bottom. Isn't that lovely? Loving it. Right, now the two bottom pieces, you're going to round the corners off, and the two top pieces, you're going to round the corners off. Billy, my darling, I swear to you, my lovely, I have not received your email. It's gainer.voice@sky.com. All in lowercase, no large letters. So that's going in there. This one is going up there, sweetheart. And the same on these two. And we're nearly done. You can add sentiments. I might actually bedazzle this up a little bit more, but off camera. Just wish I'd got a photograph of this young lady. 33 minutes. Oh, very good. We're doing well on the time. I'm just going to add my tearing tape. It would be nice to have popped a photograph in there. Oh. I take so many photographs of my cards, but not much of anything else. Oh, it's not terrible. My daughter takes millions of pictures of the kids, so we don't really have to, because she sends them all to me, tags me in them all. So I've got them anyway. We do take them if we take them on a day out anyway, which is very rare. Only because I don't like going out. So I'm going to line this up at the bottom. Nice little border, and away to go. same with this piece now. Oh my word, I love this. Paper is so pretty. It's absolutely divine. I love it. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous paper. It's just so nice. I just want to try and line that up at the top. Perfect. So we're in. Just got those two left. Grab my tear and tape. Just two for these because they're not so wide. Love it. Love it. What a perfect gift to give someone. Full of photographs, memories and more even. Not perfect. Got all these bits now. Let's get rid of some of these. In my way. I'm trying to rush a little bit now, so I want you to see me. Oh, you silly sausage gainer. You've gone and done and rushed again, haven't you? Oh, my magnet. My magnet. I can pop the top one on now before I put my paper in. Oh, but that means, look at me cards. That means I'm going to have to disguise the one under the one on here, or on here should I say. So my magnet, I've got them separated because they're so strong. You certainly don't want them coming apart. So grab a glue dot. And I'm going to pop, I'm going to try and get this in the centre. So it's 4, so it needs to be 4 and a quarter. Pop it right there. And then my designer series paper go in here. And I should have done that on the bottom. And I just got really carried away. So I'm going to have to disguise the one at the bottom. Let's get this paper on. Oh, that's a bit close to the wire, isn't it? Oh, we're right on there now. Oosh. Right, see, magnet there. And I've got the sticky on the wrong way around. I'm going to grab 2. Just to make sure. And then I'm going to close our bag first. Press that down. There we go. And now I've got to disguise that. See, rushing ahead again, Gainer. Silly sausage. What I can do is grab myself. Oh, what can I grab? What can I grab? Oh my word. I need to just move my desk a sec. Grab my designer series paper. Well, now that's the one, isn't it? And oh, it's on the gold. Aren't I lucky about that? Grab my 1/2 inch circle punch. Pop that out. And then glue this over the top so you can't see it, because they're a bit crude looking, aren't they, magnets? Yeah, we're lucky there. Oops. I should have ideally gone underneath, but don't worry. Please don't do what I did. Pop it under your scissors paper. Now that looks just like a clasp on a handbag. Yes, that will stay. Right, while we're here, I've got these massive glue dots. They're horrendously big. I don't know where they come from, but they're massive and they're great for keeping these jewels on. And they're really tacky as well. So where my magnet is, I'm going to pop that lovely little jewel on there. See what I mean about being super tacky? Oh, does not want to come off. Perfect. Now it's, oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that beautiful, that crystal? Love it. Now I'm just clean off my poking tool. Let's check the time. Oh, we've got 5 minutes, and I best pull my socks off. Pull my socks off. Up. Isn't that beautiful? Now I've got some gold strips here. I don't know whether to add them. Yes, I think I will, but might do it after. They can go there. You can have one at the bottom. I've got 4. And I can trim off the excess. And then in between these as well. Because they're 3/8 of a inch, you just want to cut it to a 1/4, and then you can pop these strips in here to decorate the inside as well. Oh my word, don't worry about that overhang because you can snip off, but you can never add back on. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So let's get these gelled together. Gelled. Let's see if my tumble, if I've got enough tumble left. Oh yes. I thought it'd run out. We're just going to lay these 2 mats together. Perfect. Like I'm saying, you can pop them on there and just adhere both sides and have 2 more tabs if you want, but I'm leaving them as mats to add photographs on. So see, oh, big blob there. So just pop in 2 either side. Whoops. Give myself nice space. Oh, it's definitely run out now, hasn't it? Oh, it's a bit more coming. Please be enough. Oh, it's on its last legs, this one. That's perfect little album. So cute. Love it. Now we can add these inside our envelopes. I want to use the little gold clips, but it's way too bulky indeed for these. I think I'm gonna have to love and leave you. Yeah, I am. There's like got 30 seconds left of filming, but I'd love a thumbs up. I will put a picture of the full finished product on my blog for you to all have a look. Come on, go in. There you go. They do fit. And then I will add those on there so they can follow that shape still. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, thumbs up would be amazing. A share would be fantastic. And if you want to press the subscribe button, never miss another future video. I tend to post every day, as y'all know. And I'll be back tomorrow with another project for you. So, till next time, take care. Love you all. Bye.